I've got Coach Muz here, manager of the under-13s. Result on goal scorers, please.
Played Elite Pro today, 1-1-0. Our only goal scorer was Asad.
Alright, so how do you think the game went on?
I thought it was a good game. I think the people on the sidelines had fun. Good game, good spectacle, good fight. First half was a bit slow. It was a bit cagey. Both teams didn't want to concede and both teams missed a couple of chances. Brought the boys in at half time. We said we can win this game today, but we can easily lose it as well. So credit to the boys. They fought really hard second half. It was one of those games where the opposition team, you could tell if it was a battle, then 6 or 7 times out of 10 they'll probably come out on top. But technically we were much better. We created better chances. Shout out to Hamza Chowdhury in the first half. We had a really impressive save. Obviously, to be honest, people think Hamza Chowdhury doesn't really want to play in goal, but I see that and I think this guy's a keeper and he's got in his locker, so well done to Hamza as well.
Just a quick word on Asad getting his goal for the 13s. How do you think he got on?
Yeah, credit to Asad, he's kicking on. Obviously, we've been drafting him in for the last couple of weeks. He's playing for the 13s with Saif. We're coming up to the cup run now, so we want to get the boys integrated into the squad. And credit to him, he got his 50th today. I'm sure you'll see a lot about that on social media later on. But Asad came in, made an impact straight away. He's one of our better players, and the guys, there's no ceiling for Asad. I think he can achieve what he wants to achieve, and it all depends on his attitude and how far he wants to go. So credit to the coaches who've worked with him, credit to Ethan, Pele. They've done a lot of work with him in the 12s. Any other coaches worked with him, Rudy especially. Kid's got so much talent, and it's up to us coaches not to let him down really.
Cheers for that, Coach Muz. On to the next.
I'm here with Coach Pele and Ethan, coaches of the under-12s. So boys, first of all, score and goal scorers please.
Score was 10-1. Asad had got 2, Kevin got 2, Riley got 2, Usaid got 2, Saif scored 1 and Abdi scored the other.
On the performance?
I mean, similar to last week, where it was a bit slow off the blocks. First half was a case of, again, missed quite a few chances. It took a while for us to get into it. You know, ball was getting stuck. You know, we were far too compact in the first half. But in the second half, when we started using the width, especially with Usaid, I thought it was brilliant out wide today. Took a lot of his crossing, his dribbling, everything was brilliant today. And just also special shout out to Angelo and Kieran as well at fullback. I thought they were brilliant today.
So that's a few big results now on the trot, Ethan. What's the next steps? Where do you guys want to be?
Obviously, the plan for the season was to go unbeaten. Obviously, we did lose that one game, but at the end of the day, we picked it up straight away. As I said last week, it's all about getting them now to be a lot more ruthless. It's taking way too long for them to get into the games. We tried to dead that game off in the first 3 or 4 minutes, but as I say, it always takes too long. It's just about getting them consistent. I mean, 1 week there, you got the best player on the pitch, and then he comes back next week and he's lazy, he doesn't want to play, and you know, it's just about that consistency now. Bringing players like Asad, Riley, bringing them up to the next level. Obviously, getting them into the 13s games as well. They should be playing above their age group. These games are way too easy for them. At the end of the day, they're literally they're having fun. They're taking it as banter. So, you know, it's just about progressing.
Yeah. Just so the viewer can see, you've got a ball in your hand. Any special reason why you've got the ball?
Shout out to Asad, the #1. Yeah, 50 goals. Congratulations, bro. And this is yours.
Oh. Thank you, coaches.
Alright guys, here with Coach Aswat, under-11s manager. Result on goal scorers, please.
We lost 7-1. Goalscorers Hasan, Bhuta.
Alright, how did the game get on for you?
The first half was really positive. We saw a lot of good passing, moving. We looked like we were going to win that game, to be honest. The second half, everything just went downhill. You can tell the boys just lacking in fitness. I don't know what it is. Second half, they just got annihilated. That's all that happened.
Right, so what do you think you're going to change? What can you improve on?
There's too much to improve on, and since there's only 1 week left of the season, I don't think we're going to get all of it sorted out. There's a lot of work that needs to be done in training. Pre-season is going to be tough on these boys. Need to get them into shape for next season, if there will be a next season for these boys. We're not sure. But yeah, that's all it is.
Alright, thank you, Coach Aswat. Alright guys, here with Coach Mo, manager of the under-9s. Result on goal scorers, please.
We won 5-1 against Mindset. Goal scorers were Omith with 4 and Huzaifah Dalal with 1.
Alright, so can you just sum up the game for us, please?
It was a big game for certain Omith. We had some news from under 12s and under 13s that Asad got 50 goals, so the team were pumped to get Omith, matching him and overtake him, and they managed to do that within the first half, I think. We played some good football. We played some opposition with some small players. Some of them were 7-8-year-olds, so made it a little bit tough because obviously they popped the bus naturally against us. We had a lot of the ball. First half we played some good football, ball out the back. We were extremely comfortable throughout the game. Second half we fell off a little bit, thought we lost concentration. We had shots going off from outside the box every couple of seconds, which was annoying for us, but we let the kids have some fun a little bit. And yeah, we managed to see out the game. We asked them to bounce back after the defeat against Millfield. Since then we've won 6-0, we won 5-1, so positive.
Right, so just quickly, how do you think you can improve this team going on forwards?
We've got one more game. I think the football we've been implementing has been on par with under 13s, with under 12s, so it's brilliant. I think throughout the season we played some very good football, and we expect it naturally from this team. And I think sometimes we do play some brilliant stuff and we don't applaud them enough, just because they do it every single week, and they've been doing it every single week since September. But it's hard to be in that position where you're just expected to play at your top level every single game, but most of them have managed to do it, and the team has as a collective, so well done to them. We've lost the game, which is unfortunate, but I mean, you're going to lose games, you're going to learn, and these boys have been brilliant. I mean the reaction to stay at this top level has been brilliant, so well done to them. One more game, let's finish it off, let's finish on a high.
Alright, thanks Coach Mo. Alright guys, here with Coach Saif, under 8s manager. Result and goal scorers please.
4-2, we lost. Goal scorers was Rafay, with both of them.
Alright, so how did that get on?
I don't know, not much to say really. Usually the boys get off with a good start. Unfortunately this game we didn't. Played with 2 at the back and then 2 out. We had Adam back in goal. Isa picked up a little knock early in the game. So I put in Cheyenne to left back for a little bit to try him out, because he's a bull. He bullies a lot. And then I brought in Albin to take in that left back position, give him a little bit of game time, and we had about Rafay and Yahya up front. We had Rafay and Yahya up front after. And then I thought maybe, alright, we're losing 4-1. And possibly get a few goals back. Rafay was doing alright, and then played one at the back, played David alone at the back, played Shy, Rafay, Albin up front, and then changed Albin with Yahya a few times. At the end of to be honest, I gave them one instruction only, to pass the ball around, pass around the players. That was the only way you'd be able to get it. Rafay's not been playing for us for a few weeks, so I feel like he fell behind the way we want to be playing. Wanted to take on a few players, didn't get past many. Scored not his best goals, but it is what it is. Another loss for under 8s, unfortunately. Yeah.
Right, so just quickly, how do you think you can improve going on to the next performance?
1 week left. Boys are taking 2 losses in a row now, so I feel like we need to understand, we need to take it back onto the pitch again and show them exactly what it is. They need to get back onto their winning ways. They need to understand and retrack back to the way they were winning, the way they were playing football before. It wasn't fantastic, it's not fantastic football, but I guess we work back on our ethos and work back on the way we as R77 want them to be playing. Because it's the last season for them. A lot of them will be going up to under 9s, if they are selected. A couple of the youngest like Yahya, Albin, Shai will be staying. They're going to need to take the lead role at the under 8s next year. I don't know if I'm going to have them or not, but that's that really. Take it on to the next game. Hopefully take that next win.
Alright, thanks a lot Coach.
Cheers.
Shifty.
Here with Coach Rudy at the end of game week 21. Rudy, 5 games. Let's sum it up for us, please.
Early start, 3 wins, 2 losses. not bad day. Some great personal achievements. So it's been a good day overall, I think, personally anyway. First of all, we'll start with the early game. Actually, we'll go in ascending order. So under 13s, I'll start with good result, 1-0 against a very good elite pro side. Clearly, they had some academy players playing, which is not a problem for us. It just goes to show that we can compete with good teams. I think the under 13s have come well. They're doing well. They're training well. I mean, yeah, they've got a lot of forfeits, but I think they've been undefeated in, what is it, 7 now? Yes, in 7. So, fair play to them. But the goal scorer was Asad, and boy did he need that goal, because he played the under 12s in the morning, and yeah, we'll go back to Asad in a minute. Then going to the under 12s, another dominant display, and we expect nothing less of these boys anymore. They've got 5 players. In fact, they haven't. They've got good 9 or 10 players who are quality. Angelo was fantastic. Kieran was fantastic. And Saif is a one-man army. This boy is, for me, what a tank to have in your team, and a captain naturally. Also, the midfield, I mean the front 5, you can't touch them. Kevin, with the latest addition, got himself another couple of goals. Riley, couple of goals. Usaid, couple of goals. Asad, couple of goals. This says it all. Those 4 are unstoppable at times. Talk about Liverpool. We've got our own little Liverpool in the under 12s. So yeah, when they go forward, they're unstoppable. I think they just need to sort out that first half. They start off very, very slow. I know they got early kickoffs, but they start off very, very, very slow. That's 2-3 weeks in a row now that they keep doing that. But the last 20, if it's 1-0, expect it to be 8, because that's what happens. Under 9s, just watch them. Again, Asad scored his 50th goal for the under 13s or under 12s. Omith decided to turn it up one more level. That's 101 goals for him in league football, and he's still got 1 more game to play. So quality. But I thought the under 9s were very good. This mindset team, a bit young. You can only beat what's in front of you, but sometimes it's like a little bit of a challenge. But it's alright. Win's a win. Keep them. I think they're planted at the top of the table. With Millfield lost today, so let's go. 1 more game. Let's just up that goal difference and win that again. Consecutively. That's 4 times now. So well done to them. Under 8s, they lost. So I forgot the under 11s, didn't I?
You did, Rudy.
Hasan Bhuta scored.
Yes, the former goalkeeper.
Hasan Bhuta's a goalkeeper.
Former goalkeeper, yeah.
Hasan Bhuta scored for the under 11s.
Brilliant finish, by the way. Excellent.
Yeah, listen, Hasan Bhuta is a quality player. He's going to be the under 12s keeper next year. 100%. With Adam Musa going up, which he naturally has to because of his age. The majority of that team, it will still be under 12 next year. So Hasan Bhuta is going to be quality for that team. And apparently can score goals as well. So add him into that front forward. We've got player, haven't we? But now, under 11s, I think the coaches have had stern words. I think Coach Moore's had stern words with parents and the players. I don't know what was said. Coach, that's what was said.
I can't repeat it on camera.
The parents know.
Coach Moore being Coach Moore as usual. But that team is overhauling, a massive overhaul. They need to be playing in the right league. Hopefully, I think they'll stay under 11 next year, potentially, and go into the Blue League. We'll judge them then. I don't think we can judge them right now. Under 8s, they lost. They're a young team. We expect them to do better because of the quality that they got in Rafay, Shai. These boys, even under 7, they're good little players. Off day or not, we don't know. They lost last week, unluckily, I think. But this week, I haven't played for 6-7 weeks in a row, so it's going to take time for them to build it back up. But I think next season, that's going to be a fall. So I don't think we're going to talk negatively about the under 8s next season. So let's look forward to that.
Okay, so that's all the teams. Little word on Asad and Omith.
Look, these boys have been playing well. First of all, let's start Omith. That's 101 goals he's got. It's ridiculous. I think we'll have the stats out later and how many games he's done it in, but it can't be a lot. It can't be a lot of games that he's scored that many goals in. And then Asad, someone had to give Omith a run for his money, and Asad's done that. You got to remember he's playing 9-a-side, 11-a-side football. It's a lot tougher than 7-a-side football, 5-a-side football. There's a lot more players, a lot more quality, especially those 2 teams, because they're made up of brilliant players, individual players. But he's one step above everybody else. Today he could have scored 17, 18 goals in the under-12s game, and he knows that. So we could have been talking about him scoring double figures in one game. But we're not, we're talking about him scoring 50 goals across the season, which is a massive achievement in itself. So well done to both of them. Om's just going to go strength to strength. He's a young boy. He's got a world at his feet, so I hope he carries on. And Asad has been a great addition. And you know what, the scouts will be watching him as well. So they've both got a bright future. So let him carry on.
Good stuff. We'll leave it at that for this week. Move on to the last game of the season next week.
Let's go, baby.